Welcome to What Gear Reviews. Consider subscribing if you like tech reviews and loads of other tech related stuff. And today I'm going to kick this one off with a question for you. If you're watching this video, you're either interested in buying a smartwatch or you have a smartwatch and you probably want to know if this one is better. So let me know in the comments below, what smartwatch are you using right now, or what smartwatches are you thinking about buying? So this is the second iteration of the GT watch from Huawei, and this one that I have today is the standard edition, which comes with the brown leather straps. And it really seems like they've taken their time on the improvements on this one. So let's stop wasting time and let's get straight into it. Let's start with the brains inside this smartwatch. Inside it has the new Huawei Kirin A1 chip, and this is a wearable chip that's also present in the FreeBuds 3. And I actually made a video about those a while ago. If you want to check that out, I'll link it at the end of this video. Anyway, the two main things you need to know about the Kirin A1, it brings better power efficiency and better performance. Now let's jump straight into the good stuff that you want to know about. The Huawei GT2 currently has 23 unique watch faces, which you can select from via the app. There are also two always on display options, analog and digital, and you can actually customize these always on displays with three different colors: red, white and green. But to be honest, the raise to wake feature is actually so good on this watch that I actually find I don't ever need to use the always on display. I just wish Huawei would allow you to customize the standard watch faces too, just by changing the colors or something, because that would be cool. But anyway, maybe they'll add this later on in an update. The Huawei GT Watch 2 has a built-in GPS, so you can leave your phone at home and go for a run or a brisk walk and track your movements without being tethered to your smartphone. And it uses 3 satellites to really pinpoint your position, so it's pretty damn precise. And GPS isn't a brand new feature on this watch. GPS was a feature that was present on the first gen GT watches as well. Let me know if you got one of those original GT watches in the comments below. And now let's move on to some of the upgrades. Upgrades. The Huawei GT2 has 2 GB onboard storage, which means you can store up to 500 songs locally and use the GT2 watch as a standalone MP3 player and connect it to any Bluetooth headphones. And if you happen to have your phone handy, you can even use the media player on the GT2 watch to control your music on your device, and it does work with Spotify and Deezer. So another new upgrade on the GT2 46mm watch is that it has a pretty impressive built-in speaker, which you're listening to right now, and it's surprisingly loud. The addition of this new speaker and microphone means that now you can take and make calls from the GT watch, so you can be super cool like Michael Knight. And this is a great feature. You can actually make phone calls from the watch itself, but unfortunately you can't dial in the numbers. You have to add your favorite contacts to the watch and then you can quick dial them. The GT2 can receive text message notifications and various other notifications, but at present you can't reply to text messages from the watch itself. And also, if the notifications are too long, it will crop them down a little bit. And again, who knows, maybe Huawei will do a software update and add in quick replies to the watch. Now, just to bring to your attention, you won't get a full 2 weeks battery life if you choose to use the always on display. In fact, you'll actually half the battery life. But let's be honest about this, even 1 week battery life on a smartwatch is still better than most of the popular big name watches that are out there today. One of the reasons I've never been too invested in buying a smartwatch is because when a smartwatch is out of power, it becomes pretty stupid. The GT2 does bring all the usual stuff you expect from a smartwatch, like heartbeat monitoring, distance traveled, footsteps, and all that kind of stuff. And it uses its own Huawei trademark TrueScene 3.5 monitoring to do this. And it will also show you your calories burnt. And when it comes to exercise tracking, this watch has 16 tailored settings with programmed training sessions within them, including 2 swimming modes. So yes, the GT2 watch is of course waterproof up to 50 meters. However, Huawei don't recommend using the leather strap for swimming, and that's why it's really nice they've bundled in this silicone wrist strap as standard. And I must add, it's quite easy to change these out. They've got these little quick release clips on the back of the straps, and it's super easy to do. And when it comes to all these exercises, I think I know which one I'm going to use the most. So this particular screen here gives you a glimpse at how lazy you're being, and the 3 bars represent steps, time spent idle and peak intense activities, so you know how you're doing just at a glance. And there are also some cool features here that Huawei have added to try and help you improve your life. For example, the Huawei True Sleep 2.0 monitoring, which detects 6 common sleeping irregularities and can give you advice the next day on how to sleep better the next night. And it goes quite in depth on the app. You can actually look at your sleep pattern, where you've had deep sleep and REM sleep and stuff like this, so it's really cool. Then Huawei have also added in True Relax pressure monitoring. That can be really helpful if you have a high stress lifestyle or work a very high pressure sales job like I do. So that's right, I'm unfortunately not a full-time YouTuber yet, and if you guys just subscribe, maybe one day I will be. But anyway, if you notice your stress levels are too high, Huawei have even added in a breathing exercise app which will help you regain your calm. So now let's talk briefly about the design. There are 3 versions of the GT2, the standard, the sports and the elite. This one being the standard edition, and it comes with this brown leather strap which gives it a really formal look. However, when you switch it out to the silicone strap, it becomes pretty sporty pretty quickly. And the sports edition comes with the silicone strap as standard and a black bezel, and the elite version comes with a really nice shiny sort of bracelet style wrist strap. The screen on board is an OLED and is 454 pixels by 454 pixels and is protected by 3D glass. It has a ceramic bezel and a stainless steel shell with DLC coating to protect it all. And on the back of the watch are the sensors and the proprietary magnetic charging connectors. And as for the charging cradle itself, yes, it's magnetic and it uses a USB-C cable and is surprisingly rapid. So I've kept my ear to the street about this watch, and one of the things I hear a lot of people complaining about is lag. And being a smaller YouTuber, I actually get these products way later than the big channels, and actually that brings some advantages to me, because by the time I got this watch, there have been a bunch of updates, and actually I've only had this watch loaned to me for a week, and in that week it's already had 2 massive updates, and that lag that everybody was complaining about seems to be gone. And the price of the Huawei GT2 at the time of this video is just under £200.
Shut up and take my money.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video on the GT2 watch. Let me know, if you have a watch right now, would you upgrade to this one, or is your one better? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to check out that other video that I mentioned earlier in this video about the FreeBuds 3, that thumbnail is on screen right now. Go check that out. And like I said before, if you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late.